Hello, hello. I am jumping on for a pop-up Sunday live. What about that? It just sounded fun. So hello, my friends. I don't know if I'm going to catch any of you live or not. We'll just have to see. Let me see here. Especially after last Thursday, when the internet basically dumped me. Just dumped me, I tell you. Like an old girlfriend. Okay, here we go. I can see we're going to get something started here. I hope you're all having a very great weekend. You've probably seen that I'm having a fantastic weekend. Oh my gosh. So nice. So nice. Joints, my knee is killing me, but you know what? That's okay. Sometimes we can get things to override pain if we just give it a try. If they're fun enough, then we just override that pain, don't we? Yeah. I'm going to go lay down for a while after this. But as I said, I want to come on here and say hi to you guys. And as I was just mentioning, we were dumped unceremoniously on Thursday night. And I hadn't made this card yet. And it's so cute that I want to make another one. Hello, Cindy. I knew I'd catch somebody. I feel better now that somebody's here that I can chat with. So we're going to make this little card, Cindy, on nuts. We're actually going to make a different design out of the ladybug. Hello, ladybug stamp set and punch. It's all about stamps and punches today. And then I thought I'd show you a different way to use this Alphabest stamps and punch bundle. It's very cool. Very, very cool. It's in the annual catalog, which we love, right? Because it means like it's going to be around for months and months and months. So, hello, Roz. How are you doing? Yes. She says hello, everyone. There's just a few of us here. Oh, please, though, if you're here, post and say hello. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. If you, as I said, if you've been scrolling around Facebook, you've probably already seen what I've been up to. Oh, crafting and dogs in the pool. Not my pool, but I wish, but this was good. This was just a pool that rented by the hour, a private pool. It was very fun. Well, hello, Kay. Very nice to see you. And Leslie is out at 7 a.m. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming on at a strange time, aren't I? You know what? I really just wanted to come on and finish this card that we were working on Thursday night. It was so much fun that I still wanted to do it. It was sitting here. I was cleaning up after my crazy weekend. And then I was like, what I really want to do is finish this card with my friends. So this is the bundle. It's called the Alphabest Bundle. Only $32.25. I think that's a great price for something that's really versatile and fun. Oh, yes, they were swimming. You know what? It was so cute. I think I told you guys last week that they used to love to swim at their daycare, which was the only thing that was good about their daycare. But then they haven't really swum since, I think that they were probably 4.5 maybe 5 when I jerked them out of there. So anyway, they hadn't swum just because I didn't have a pool access for them. And I've tried other things. And anyway, there's an app for that, right? There's an app for people who rent out their private pools by the hour. And there's one place in the valley where I live that will allow you to bring dogs. And it probably took me about 45 minutes to drive out there, but who cares? They like driving in the car, and I don't mind it, especially for something so fun. So the mom and the little girl that came out, they were both so charming. And my Cash is pretty close to perfect, but he does not like children. that he did not mind this little girl. I told her it was because she was calm, and that's probably true. He likes order. He's like his mom. So anyway, we had a great time. It was so fun, and I had to hold Tango so he would stop jumping in, because after about 45 minutes, he was tiring himself out. And so he would jump in and then just sink. Okay? He was sinking. And one time I went to grab him and he was sinking and he grabbed onto my finger, not lightly either. I thought, I'm not a stick. Let me go. Anyway, they had harnesses on with handles, so it made it really easy. That part I did think through. Oh, I would love to bring them to Florida, Casey. They would love that so much. Yeah, they're water-loving dogs, I tell you what. And I wish that we could travel to the beach. That's probably, in their next life with a much healthier mom. But in the meantime, I'm going to do everything I can to get him back out to that pool now that I know it exists. Hello, Ethel. How are you doing today? Yes, they were so cute. Oh gosh, Roz, I know. I heard I had to speak to someone in Miami for my day job for work on Friday, and I said to her, like, oh, I hope you have a great weekend. And she was like, we're getting ready for Ian. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's not your first rodeo, but hello, Anne. How are you doing? Anne came and stamped with me yesterday and brought me a coffee. Such a nice friend. And she stamps too. That's just a plus. So anyway, I think last Thursday I told you guys I was going to put squirrel on here. Squirrel! Exclamation point. SQUIRR. It's too short. It's 2 digits too long, or we could have made this card longer. Oh no, if you want to put squirrel on it, you'll just have to put your card like landscape, okay? But I thought on nuts was just as cute, funny. This could be like on nuts, somebody has a broken arm, or somebody's knee hurts and they're getting injections. How about that? Just as a hypothetical example. This could be like, on nuts, I missed your birthday, but I still hope you have a great time. All that stuff. So anyway, I made this as I started with you guys. I made most of it. So we're not going to go through it, but what we're going to do is we're going to create the same card, different papers, different design, with Hello Ladybug. Hello Ladybug. And see what we can come up with. And I don't have an idea in mind for the word. Heylady. We could do Hey Lady. That would be funny, right? So anyway, you guys can think about that and put in the comments if you have any little words or short words that we could use with the Hello Ladybug stamp set. And again, if we're going to do it this format, let's see, we could do it this format. No, but that doesn't get us anywhere. The word still needs to be like this long. So you have 7 spaces, basically. That's not really a full space. So you can use 7 characters, and we're going to go from there. And in the meantime, I'm going to bring in the supplies that I had already cut. Oh, perfect. Some Poppy Parade, and then some black and white prints from, of course, our perfectly penciled DSP. This is a sampling of all of the patterns. 6 different sheets, 2 patterns per paper because they are double-sided, right? And so you can either leave them black and white, or you can use a multitude of coloring styles, coloring methods on them to make them perfect, different, just yours. Okay. I am going to be sending out the measurements for this fun fold card later on in the week. I'm going to give you guys a couple of days. If you haven't already signed up for my email list, I'm giving you a few extra days to do so you can get the measurements for this card. And to do that, like, you don't even have to send me any money, right? It doesn't cost $50. It doesn't cost anything. You simply have to go over to thestampingsoo.com, and once you're there, a purple pop-up box will greet you and ask you if you want to sign up for emails. You just put your information in and say yes, of course. And then we are communicado. We are all set up, okay? So then you will get not a barrage of emails from me. No, I do not send a barrage. I keep you up to date. I try to give you all the information, both from Stampin' Up! And me, as far as specials, classes, Stampin' Up! Only events, the starter kit specials, the regular starter kit, all that stuff. And I give you links to sign up for classes, so it makes it a little bit easier. And so anyway, just stuff like that. There's good stuff over there, but no, I don't send you emails every day. You can get that from Panera or something. If you need an email every day, I have plenty of places that I can forward you to sign up. Trust me. Okay. I know there must be a really easy way to like glue this and figure it out, but I'm not going to. We're just going to figure it out by doing it. Okay, so this is a tutorial that I received from Rhonda Wade, and I love it, and it's so cute. But it was just a picture, I believe. So, oh, I know. I was doing this on Thursday, wasn't I? Hello, Deborah. How are you doing? Before I was so rudely interrupted by, again, the internet. Okay, so I believe we fold this over. So I only kind of have one chance at it. I believe we fold this over like this. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Okay, and then that way we know that it folds, because again, this is going to fit in a regular envelope, because that's how cool we are. Oh, thanks for the love hearts, everyone. I love it, love it. If you feel so inclined, now that it appears we're off to the races here in terms of internet access, I don't want to get cocky, but please like, share, and comment on this video. I would love it so much. You never know which one of your social media friends would like to come and stamp with us. Okay, now this one is folded down flat again. And then this one, I'm going to bring it down. Oh, no. Hold it. Hold, please. We need some more paper. We could definitely use this, but I like this little linear pattern because we're going to do some fancy bug work. Bouncy bug work on the outside. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah shared. Deborah's not embarrassed of me. No, Deborah shared me with her friends. I appreciate that. Okay, so now, where was I? Let's put some snail on this. Okay, and then snails on this part too. Sorry, my papers. It's all crazy over here, isn't it? I hate looking at a sea of stuff. Okay, and then you're gonna fold this over. Okay, fold this down. Put this one where you want it. And with this particular paper, it's really easy because, of course, we have lines. I might want it over a little bit further. Left to right. Okay, and then you just mash this down. Oh my goodness. She's off to the races now. Check it out. Is this beautiful or what? So easy. Roz, I will consult you because you know these things. What type of fun fold is this called? I might call it a table tent fun fold, but I don't think that's what it's called. I think it's something different. Will you please let me know? Because I'm going to give it a name before I popped it up, or before I put it into a tutorial, right? Thank you, Kathleen. Up to 16 people watching. I love that you give me the heads up, right? You keep me in the know. You've not seen a name for this. We should probably call it the Lisa Harden Fun Fold. No, since I got it from Rhonda Wade, you know, I probably should lay off on the Lisa Harden part, but you know, it sounds good. I want a fun fold named after me. Hello, Pam. How are you doing? Now we have this really cutie little ladybug with the smiley face, this one. And then we have, of course, this little flower. Now I want to use this flower. This flower coordinates with, wait for it, hold on, this medium daisy punch. So you can either stamp it out or just punch it out. I may go get the perfectly penciled paper. Yes. And let's use some more of that paper to make a black and white daisy. So this is going to be cute. And of course you can use any of the patterns you want because, I mean, they all coordinate. They're black and white. But any packs of our paper coordinate because Stampin' Up's pretty cool like that. Hello, Zaina. Zaina or Zana? I'm guessing Zaina. But anyway, hello, and I'm so glad you're here from the UK. We are so happy to see you. Let's see how this one looks. I don't know, just for the heck of it. We might need like two, I'm gonna do 3 layers. So let's do 2 that are like overly dark, overly black. And then let's do one that's mostly white and see how it looks. So this little daisy punch is quite a treasure because it can really be, I mean, it can be any, like, yes, it's a daisy. It could also just be any nondescript flower, right? It's just kind of a classic petal shape. And we like that because it has a versatility. Anna with a Z. Zana. I love it. Thank you. I feel so smart now. Pam says hi. It's 11 p.m. You know, I've been known on more than one occasion to watch videos at 11 p.m. Then I go, oh, rough night. Had a hard time sleeping. Well, yeah, because you were watching Stampin' Up videos. I would say it's like porn, but it's so much better than porn, right? Not that I even know. I'm just guessing. Okay, and then third, just taking my bone folder. Now, yeah, this will probably get crushed a little bit in the mail if you send it that way. But 2 things. It's all right. It'll like zhuzh back up. And also, this is the kind of card that's fun to give somebody in person because then you can see their face, how excited they are with the fact that it's a fun fold. Everyone likes a fun fold, even people that don't make cards. Yes, there are people that don't make cards. I am here to fix that. By the way, if it is your first time watching, I'm so glad to have you here. I'm coming live to you from a very beautiful Boise, Idaho. Please don't move here. But it is absolutely gorgeous today. Couldn't be nicer. And I am over in the Northwest United States. Zana, in case you're wondering. Our state borders Canada and Washington, Oregon, all that stuff, and Utah, where our beautiful Stampin' Up! Is. So we're kind of just hanging out in the corner and enjoying it. All right, let's see here. I'm thinking I want to stamp this buggy on here. No, don't move here. There's no room. It's all full up, Jennifer. Actually, I should be encouraging you guys to move here because I do want more stampers here. So come on over. I will help you out. But just in general, if people ask, we're full. Okay? It's horrible. Tell them it's horrible. Oh, thank you, Pam. Pop up front, step card. Makes total sense. Bonners Ferry, well, it's very close to Canada and very far away from my stamp camps, Jennifer, but it's very beautiful. I mean, you know, it's basically Canada just on this side. Gorgeous, gorgeous. To me. Boise, a little hot. I don't want to complain. Not today it isn't, but in general, a little hot here for Lisa. Lisa likes it about 60 degrees, so you know, it's hard to please me. I'm gonna put this up on my paper piercing mat because it's photopolymer and it's a huge stamp that kind of needs like a lot of stuff done to it. And I'm gonna put my bug kind of up here. I could also put this in the Stamparatus because it could be a little darker. However, we're gonna punch out wings, so don't worry. Oh, it's very close to your hometown of BC. BC, also gorgeous. Oh, and you went to Bonners a lot growing up, huh? Was it the big city? God, I hope not. Yes, it's very pretty up there. And we have a lot of good things going on here too. I was just being kind of, you know, I don't know, silly. Okay. Now see, here's where we can punch these out. These wouldn't be too horrible to cut out, but you don't have to cut them out. No, we don't need to do that. Anne is here, and Anne does not like fussy cutting. She doesn't want to use the scissors if she doesn't have to. So we won't make her. All right, Anne. I am, however, I think I'm going to stamp it on white instead of punching it out of the paper. So those are the two options we have that'll make it look a little bit different, right? Let me grab a scrap. Lord knows I have scraps around here for days because I have done so much cutting. In fact, I don't remember when I was on, I don't know when I was on with you guys. Oh, I tried to come on with you Wednesday night, didn't I? You know what? It's really just as well that the internet wasn't working because I was kind of off my gourd. I had cut and measured so much paper, you guys, that I remember now. I was like stumbling over my words and stuff. And hey, I'm not saying like I'm Albert Einstein on regular days, but that was an especially bad day for my speaking. Now, that had my hair on it. That's not going to be the best. I don't know. Yep, I can kind of see it in there. Oh, and the other thing is I kind of want to see how this points so that I can just put it on my paper like that. One last step, right? So let me try this. Oh, pretty. Look at that. And we can color those. We can color these circles on at a Wink of Stella. Oh, yeah. That's totally fine, Jennifer. I am going to give the directions out in my email, probably on Wednesday morning. But that's totally fine too. I want everybody to have access to all the fun things. Okay. I like it, but I kind of think I'm gonna punch the bug out of black too. I just want it to be really dark. We'll do some stamping eventually here. We're gonna stamp our sentiment, aren't we? So at least you know there's an option. And you can stamp out of like glossy paper or glimmer paper, all sorts of stuff like that. Hello, Joan. How are you doing? Joan, do you know Leslie? She lives in Australia too. I bet you guys know each other from the store or something. Just kidding. It's a little bit of a big country, isn't it? Yeah. As the song says. So yes, I had lots of lovely stampers here this weekend. And then I loaded up the kids in the car this morning. And these people, I think there's a family in the house, but just the mom and the daughter came out to greet me. The daughter's, I don't know, probably 8, was a doll, was so kind, wrote me a note, like a full note when I left about how pretty and nice I was and how my dogs are so cute, and wrote my name, like it's out in the car, or else I wanted to show it to you guys, but I'll show it later on. She has no idea I'm a paper crafter, right? She just was being so kind. And so when I go back, hopefully we're going to get to go back next week. And when I go back, you know I'm going to be taking her some cards because it was so adorable. I just couldn't even stand it. I mean, I haven't gotten a card that said how pretty and cute I was in a long time, okay? Like, I thought that ship had sailed. And now, yes, it was from a 6-year-old girl, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So anyway, it was very, very cute. Now I wish I had done something else to this white, like splattered it. Here's a little trick I do sometimes. It's kind of lazy. Like I will cover up something and then splatter over it. It was so sweet, Kathleen. Her name was Zoe. And actually, here's the other thing. So I mean, I paid to rent this place, and it's not very much. It was like $45 and for an hour, which I think is like very nice. They could probably charge so much more. So this is a mask. This is a lazy mask that we're going to use so that I can splatter this paper. So anyway, the mom had already tried to give me $15 back because she had to reschedule on me because her heat pump broke. And I was like, absolutely not. And so then, anyway, also the little girl came out like in the middle of stuff and was like, I want to give you this. It was I don't know, it was a bag with some change in it. It didn't look like much, or again, I wouldn't have taken it, but she was like, you gave us money, so I want to give you some money. And of course, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to take her money, but I also didn't want to insult her. And she was so earnest about it and nice. She wanted to give me, she was like, can I pick these tomatoes and give them to her? And I was like, no, really, it's okay. I actually told her that I'm allergic to tomatoes. I'm not. I love tomatoes. But I was like, she's going to give me their house in a minute. Just give me the pool. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I was like, I'd already got the change and a note. I couldn't take any more, but she was so kind. Yeah, it was just, you know, just a beautiful little person. And here's the deal, is I initially told the mom what's the truth, which is that Cash does not like children. I know you think he's perfect, but he doesn't like children because he doesn't know children. And yes, I tried. I spent a lot of money on training, but it's kind of hard to ask people when you're trying to practice your training. Can you please bring your kids over here because my dog wants to eat them. So that never went very well. And it's really never been an issue most of the time, right? So anyway, I told the lady that when I went to the house, and the daughter was, you know, very respectful, but was dying to see the dogs because they're little and cute. They kind of are kid magnets. And normally Cash would have definitely been barking at her. But he, at the very end, she walked out with us and he was walking the lady was walking them for me, which was kind. And anyway, the little girl was walking with them and then he was like, nothing. And she asked me if she could pet him and I said, you know what? I think you're right. I think he likes you because you just have a calm energy. And now if she would have started karate kicking or something, like my nephew, oh God, he would have lost his mind. But she wasn't karate kicking. She wasn't doing anything like that. And then she was, you know, of course, she was like, look at that, Mom. He doesn't even like kids. I was like, oh, of course he likes you. You're a doll. Okay, look at that. Well, hello, Taylor Romans. Yeah, you have to see me another day because you're sick, aren't you, Taylor? Darn it, Taylor. I hope you feel better soon. Taylor's sick, everybody. Darn it. She had the COVID. But she still vacuumed the house. She still vacuumed. She knows her vacuuming takes precedence. So, yeah, I hope you feel better, Taylor, and then we'll go out and do something fun, okay? Well, they probably do, since, I mean, you know, I think dogs definitely pick up on our emotions, which is probably why mine are kind of a neurotic mess sometimes, because look at their mom. But, you know, I do the best I can. Anyway, no, I mean, I'm not saying like she's gonna dog sick or whatever, but he was totally fine with her. Like I said, he likes order. He wants order. He wants kids to mind. And my nephews just want to do karate and stuff. I remember the first time he saw my nephew, Jen, ran into the house and was karate kicking in the air. Cash got off my lap and ran over and was barking at him like, you better settle down. And then I was like, oh, we've got an issue here. Okay, let's stick with the white. I think the white with the Poppy Parade is really my jam right now. So let's stick with that. What are we doing with our sentiment? Hey, lady. We can do that. We can do hey, lady, or something else. Something else? Anybody? So this is a super cute and fast way to make your alphabet. You'll see here, first I stamped a border on these. There's all these different stamps down here that, you know, you can use as a background so that it's just not on stark white. And I really kind of like the lines. For this, I think maybe we should do the lines in gray. Let's try it out. And then, of course, you can punch them out without these. Just do a one step with the letters and see how it goes. Now, I have a couple of A blocks out here because, I mean, these are a little teeny stamp. So let's try one. Let's see if our basic gray is too dark. And if it is, then we'll try it as second generation. Bug off. Bug off is cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 letters though. Bug off. Here's a cute card. Now bug off. Oh gosh. We could also do like HBD, happy birthday. What do you think? I think we're gonna do that because Ladybug's a super cute little birthday stamp. Okay, again, these are just so adorable and cute. They're photopolymer, but they're so small that I don't think, at least with my amount of pressure, I don't need to put these up on the photopolymer. In fact, I think I might push a little too hard if I do that. So I'm just gonna stick to this, and we can also put an exclamation point at the end, or we have an extra. Okay, and then this little guy. I think I'm going to leave them on this acetate because it's a little easier than looking at that backwards letters, right? And so anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it works. Lord help me, I hope I don't miss one. Now that's a D. It's already out of order. You can kind of use these little lines to line up your letters, but I don't know that they need to be straight on there. It's just kind of a little fun element. This is a really cool set, and the fun thing about it too is that, or the really versatile thing about it is that it's tiny stamps and it's a small punch. The punch is not hard on your hands at all. Very easy. Much easier than rolling a die, and much easier than a larger, a larger punch with multiple items on it. So keep that in mind. If you need something, if you need a set that you're going to use to personalize things, like for, kids, special occasions. Let's say you and your friend say some sort of funny sentiment. I have tons of references from Seinfeld that I could put on these cards that we don't have a stamp for, right? So it would be really fun to just pick this up. Again, it's $32. So I think that's a fantastic price. And as far as I know, we're going to keep using our alphabet, so they're never going to go out of style. All right. HBD. Then on the back, of course, you can write happy birthday. So if you're sending it to your mother, my mother, I don't think she's hip. But if I said HBD to her, I don't think she'd know what I was talking about. So you can write it out on the back, right? Oh. And then have it all ready. It is small, I know. I was surprised too, but really, it's cool because you can get several letters on. True, I couldn't write squirrel, exclamation point, but you can get several letters across your card. So, it's just like one other option to our other alphabets, which have since retired. H, B, D. I think I'm going to put those up on a dimensional, don't you think? I think so. And so this weekend, I probably won't have a class like this again because it was an enormous amount of work, but I let people choose from 2 of the perfect pairings bundles. They could either choose to make cards with the apples or cards with the This Birthday Pig. And they each made 4 cards in a 3D item. And I don't make simple cards, so I used all of my blocks. I I had 10 different buckets of supplies. I had no room to set them. It was a little crazy. I loved it, but last night I was like, okay, Lisa, you're gonna have to rein it in because you're like one person. But it was super fun and it was fine. Once I got it cleaned up, I'm back to normal today. Block's got, and you can just hold them on your hand like this. Block's got a good scrub. Yeah, everything was good. And it did allow me to see a lot of my stampers because there was something for everyone. Like if you didn't like the pigs for some weird reason, it's okay because you could do the apples, which were much more elegant. And I thought the cards were really fun. I thought the little 3D box was really fun. And of course I heard good comments too. Everybody liked them. So it was a total success that way. Oh my gosh. HBD. It's pretty even. Just for throwing it on there, huh? Now, I think we're going to need some sparkly of some sort. Oh my, so many sparkles. We have the red. Oh, we have these red. They're sweet sorbet sequins. Oh, but we also have this stuff. Now, I think there's some sweet sorbet in here too. These are the fine sparkle adhesive back gems from the Gnomes. Yep. And there's 4 different colors. One of them's hiding under there. So I forget sometimes that we have sweet sorbet. But I think we can use sweet sorbet on this, yeah? Oh, yeah. The sparkle, it doesn't matter. Roz, that's crazy. Some people don't like animals or birds. I don't know if I would trust someone like that. Hey, what happens at online stamp camp stays in online stamp camp, right? That's why you have to be a part of the online stamp classes. Because we chit-chat. We chat. We learn a lot about each other. Oh, it's so cute. Now, of course, you can put a piece of white on the back. I kind of feel like I'm going to like keep these. In the restaurant world, they'd be called a la minute. I'm going to keep these plain. And then when I'm ready to use them, I'm going to write something and then glue it on. So you can do that if you have your own basic supplies. Otherwise, you need to glue this on and then just write. Your writing's going to be a little wonky, but you can write on the front of it. Aren't those cute? Fitting into envelopes and everything. I mean, come on. Oh, there, Jennifer, you're really not an animal or a bird person. Okay, see, it's a good thing that we have so many other things. So please, Jennifer, feel free to imagine these with other things besides the nuts about you and the hello ladybug. But just when you thought we were done with the animals, I am going to do something with the Christmas Scotty. Because I happen to love the Christmas Scotty. So here was another thing. Remember I told you there's all those background stamps. And so I started thinking, well, I want to make a background out of the background stamps. And so I'm not going to cover the whole card. Don't be scared. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to punch out a few more. And we're going to do a bit of background with these cute little polka dot labels. Okay? And then we're going to punch out one of the Scotties, probably in black, and put him on the front, just for a little bit of different stuff. Okay, I'm also going to lay them across. I'm going to lay them horizontally, like bricks. So you might need your super fancy T-square. It's not super fancy at all. As you know, if you've been around here for a while, I don't have a bunch of super fancy stuff, I don't feel. It's all very accessible. None of it's scary. None of it's advanced. It's just all beautiful Stampin' Up! Product. If you live in the United States, I would love to be your demonstrator. You can purchase all of these things and thousands more paper crafting products from me simply by going over to thestampingzoo.com. You can hit the Shop Now tab and start shopping. Hello, lady. Start shopping. Hello, Ladybug. You can also contact me through my Facebook page, private message me. And I will even love to get a phone call from you. 208-830-6328. I can help you place your orders and I can answer your questions. Okay, so just know I'm available for all that. I'm not available if you want to call and sell me an extended car warranty. Well, actually, that would be a good idea. But I'm not available for that. I'm also not available for dates. If you're a 5-star general, I'm not interested. Even if you're a 1-star general, I'm not interested. Okay? Done. This girl's retired from dating. So don't tell me how beautiful I am on my Facebook page, how lovely my face is. It creeps me out. Hey, Suzanne. Hello. It's Suzanne, everybody. Say hi. Suzanne's our craft retreat. Nice. I love hearing that. I can't wait to see what you share from there. I think I was reading that earlier today or tomorrow. I don't know. My days, just kind of float one into another when I'm making cards. So fun. All right, so here's what I'm thinking with this stuff is we've got all these little pieces. We're not going to pop them up on dimensionals because our dog will probably be popped up on dimensionals. But we need to just start the first course of blocks, if you will, with the T-square so we can get it straight. And then after that, they'll be straight. Trust me. Or straight enough for this card. We don't want it to look too perfect. Oh, good. Of course, it's lots of fun. You're there. Yeah. Great. Okay. And I'm kind of putting them close together. Now, again, I don't have a prototype for this card. We are just figuring it out together, okay? So let's do 4 in this row. And then we're going to get wild. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I do not sell the T-square, sadly. However, I know this little shop, you can get one. It's called Amazon. You might be familiar with it. You feel free to jet on over there after this video, of course. Don't be rude. And get yourself a T-square. And I can also recommend a clear ruler that I know you can get it in Australia because Leslie has one. The Tim Holtz clear ruler, the thing we like about it so much is that it has horizontal lines. So anyway, 2 very basic tools that sadly I do not have for sale for you, but it's okay because I can fill in the blanks with all the other good stuff. Okay. All right. So again, just kind of laying a course of polka dotted bricks, right? I think they're going to be very cute. I don't know how many we're going to need. I have no idea. We are going to spot check it by punching out a Kathleen. Yeah, I block those guys who say how beautiful I am too. Get real. Like I need that. It's not that I don't think I am. It's just like what I was telling you, the little girl wrote me that note was so adorable. That a creeper on Facebook says it, not so much. No thanks. I'm good. Oh gosh. Oh, now stop it. Somebody put too much glue on that. I mean, who's over here? Anne? I'm sorry. I don't usually tell stories about my crafters. And I will say Anne's over that now. She's so over too much glue. She's a lot better about it. So much better. Okay, let's pop out this Scotty dog. Similar to the ladybug, I am not right now going to punch our doggy out of paper. I'm going to punch our doggy just out of black, basic black cardstock, because it's just what I want today. See, you can, when you're crafting and you have just a few basic supplies, you can do what you want, right? Yes, it's super fun. So this punch has a bow and the dog, and I think we're going to use the bow as well, because if you know me, I don't normally make a card that's just black and white and gray. It's going to have some sort of a pop of color. It just has to. I don't think I can do it otherwise. I also was thinking about running this through the embossing folder first, and maybe I should have, but I didn't. Next time. Okay, we need a few more, I do believe. First of all, I need to cover up that mess of glue I did, which is fine. I think I want our dog like up here. Okay, look at it. It's already like stunning. I will sound like one of those stalkers. I'm blinded by its beauty. If you will please write me back and preferably send me your debit card number. I just know we can be together forever. Look in your junk mail sometimes. That's where the hilarious stuff is, in your junk email. Oh my gosh. You know how many certified checks I have passed up because I haven't met the deadline? I mean, who's the dummy now? I could be like, you know, traveling around the world on all these certified checks I've missed out on. Well, that's life. Guess I just got to sit here in beautiful Boise and work on cards and chat with all you lovely stampers. My gosh. I love the Scotty dog too. Just love him. I love him in black or in white. And as Barb told us, Barb Patch, I believe that's her last name, told us that the Scotty dogs themselves are in black and white. I thought it was either Scotties or Westies. I thought they were different. She said, no, you can have either. So there you go. And Barb would know because her emoji is a Scotty dog. I mean, her little Facebook picture is a Scotty dog. So I'm assuming her family members are Scotty dogs. Yeah. So speaking of Suzanne Nets, Suzanne and I are going to be live again doing our Black Envelope Challenge, our internationally acclaimed, let me say, Black Envelope Challenge in a couple of weeks, right? Yeah, a couple of weeks. Not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. It will be on the Stamping Zoo page this time, but that's okay, because if you're not on the, you know, if you're like Suzanne's follower, you can just be my follower. You know, I accept all followers. Well, except those we've already talked about. So please, if you're thinking about watching that, which why wouldn't you, then please follow the Stamping Zoo while you're here, or tell all your friends. They've got a couple more weeks to follow the Stamping Zoo, and we're going to do something fun for you. No, I'm not going to tell you. That's part of the surprise. Part of it is also because we don't even know what we're doing, because there's always a little bit of surprise in the Black Envelope Challenge. And if you would like to know like more about it, You can look up the past, we've done 2 videos now. One had horrible reception here on my page. What can I say? And one was fantastic, and it was on Suzanne's. Well, you can find her on YouTube or Facebook because she's fancy that way. So what do we think about that? If we have that, I want to run some of this metallic. Let's see how this looks first. So that's Tahitian Tide. Lovely. So pretty. In fact, it's so pretty. My tumbler even matches it. Get out of town. You can buy these beautiful tumblers in all of the cool in colors. Well, thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. Now, I'm starting to wonder, maybe just a single row. I don't want to zhuzh this up too much. And then I'll have a bow on it too. Let me see. Let me see the situation here. Working from scratch. You just never know what you're going to come up with. This is how you come up with stuff though, right? Just figure it out. Okay, and then boop and boop. Okay, so that's kind of how it looks with ribbon. Yeah, the bow does pop, doesn't it? I'm thinking I don't like the ribbon that way. I'm thinking no on the ribbon. We might just use embellishments. It gets in the way of our linear masterpiece here with the little blocks. That's even a very cool. See, you have to be able to edit yourself. Guess what? We'll use this ribbon some other time. Don't you worry. It's never too far from me. You could, lots of times, make the bow from the ribbon. I have also used linen thread and the flat jingle bells for the dog, but we're going to use this. And then, what if, my friends, we stamped woof a few times in Tahitian Tide. I want to see what it looks like on Smoky Slate. It's kind of big. There, that's better. I'm sizing my block to my stamp because I have more control. Somebody's leaving. Okay, Kathleen, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. She'll be back. She's always great at commenting. So let's take a look and see what this does. It's going to knock down the brightness of the Tahitian Tide considerably. Oh, but it's still very cute. Yes, I like that. I like it. Just hope I don't mess up. If I mess up, we're going to put another block down here. Okay. Oh, we didn't mess up. Thank goodness. Okay. Did you just say good night? Oh, I guess it is 6:40. And it's storming there, right? Aw. That's a little sweetie for sure. Anybody online right now have a Scotty? Have a Scotty dog? Raise your hand. Raise your thumbs up if you do. I have not even known a real life Scotty dog. I know my mom thinks they're cute, which is saying something because she's not into dogs. She's not. Can you believe that? Now, I think I've told you this before. If you say that to her, like you don't really like dogs or something, she will act as if you slapped her in the face. What? That's crazy. I never said I didn't like dogs. No, you never had to say it, Mom. I go, you know how you act when they touch you with their nose? And she's like, I just don't like that. Well, that's kind of 90% of dogs, what you're going to do with them, okay? Anyway, it's funny. And you know what? I still love her. Darn it. But, yeah. So anyway, like I said, she will stop and comment, oh, that's a cute dog, if she sees a Scotty. Or she likes other kind of terriers, which, ugh, says a lot about her or me. I am not putting up with no terrier attitude. I've already got Havanese attitude in this house. If I wanted that much attitude, I'd just get a cat. So anyway, yeah. We're just gonna, maybe, you know what? Maybe I could just send this to my mother. It'd be the one dog card I'll ever send her. It would be funny. And she would think it was so cute. Oh gosh, it is so cute. All right, let me get a card base for it, and then we will decide on what sort of little sparklies, right? It's gonna need some sparklies. Gonna need them. So again, this is gray granite, which already has a little bit of a blue base to it, which is kind of fun. And so you could put it on Tahitian Tide if you want. I just feel like, no, I want to stick with the gray granite. I'm sorry, smoky slate. Gray granite. Got gray granite on the mind, I guess. Okay. And then this. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong. I'm pretty sure I grabbed Sahara Sand. I did. It's the next color up in my rainbow organization. See? Look at that. It's a slight difference. So Sahara Sand is the perfect combination of brown and gray. It's probably equal parts. So it's really one of my faves. But we're not going for that look right now. We're going for smoky slate. Okay. As I was saying, then let's pop this up. Why not? Your dog's sitting for your son. And Opie seems to be a bit frisky this time around. Uh-oh. How is he keeping you on your toes? Has he eaten anything yet that shouldn't be eaten? Like a piece of furniture. Got to get your dimensionals on here because you don't want your card to sink in the mail. Oh, so sad. And you get a lot of dimensionals in each package. 300 plus the outsides. They don't even count that. You have all the outsides. Yeah. So is anybody else making cards this afternoon? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you're doing that. Then you can give me the like if you're thinking about doing that. But you're just watching for now. Oh, so cute. Now this is about as simple as my stamping gets, but I like this, right? Like I would do it even with no embellishments, but don't be silly. Don't be silly. I'm still thinking these. Let's see here. What else do I have in my bag of tricks? Holly leaves? No. Loose flowers? No, because they aren't the right colors. Oh, we have those flowers. You know what I think we have, which I like, are the gray dots. We have classic matte dots. And we have gray, black, white, and ivory. And they're really handy, especially like for right now. My God, minus the bow. Some would call this a masculine card. That's weird. That doesn't happen around here very often. It happened on accident. That's all right. It's a unisex card. Aw, so cute. Now look at that. You thought Alphabest was only about the alphabet. Wrong. Wrong. So super cute cards with super cute stamp sets. And we used some of the animals. But of course I am featuring in each of the cards the Alphabest bundle. I would love it if you would pop on over to my Stampin' Up! Store and buy your own Alphabest today. Again, if you live in the United States, I would love to be your demonstrator. Please give me an opportunity to earn your business. And I can teach you these cards and lots of other fun techniques, either online or in person at my regularly scheduled classes. And I have a lovely team of stampers that actually we're getting together here on Tuesday night to do our own special demonstrator-only projects, team-only projects. So look at that. Look how Alphabest turned out. That's pretty cute, yeah? And you could do that technique with several different patterns. I just happen to really like polka dots, but here's like a leaf. Here's just classic. Here's the one that I used on the nuts. Or a solid color. And look, you can even do different languages. Okay, a little French, a little German. This looks like a musical note, but I don't even know what it is. All sorts of French and German. And then the English stuff. I'm just kidding. So anyway, and even a little bit of grammar in here, okay? So like I said, please take a look at it. I'd love it if you would shop with me. If you're enjoying my crafting, I appreciate that. Like I said, if you like and share my videos, that also helps my business. So thank you so much for just being really great, motivated viewers. I love it. Oh, and you don't have either set, Leslie. Okay, well, the other thing is if you guys decide to make one of these cards or case one of these cards, I would love it if you post it to my website and tag me in it, because I want to show it off, because I think it's really fun when we inspire each other and learn from each other, okay? All right, everyone, I want you to have a great Sunday. I will see you this coming Thursday, all right? Can't wait for it. And have a good day, everyone.